Hello, this is Willy Booger, and today I wanted to kind of share with you some of my settings a little bit on the Fender Tone Master Pro. It's quite the beast of a pedal, multi-effects, and so many modeling cabs, microphones, and able to move the microphone around in the speakers, in front of the speakers, and it's just got a lot of features you would expect, but it's so easy to use too, and you got such a big screen to look at. So I got another camera here that I got just over the unit, so you can see the screen. One of the cool things about the unit is the actual knobs that you push with your foot or fingers. They're so heavy duty, but they're also the knobs that you can turn left and right. So the ones you push in, but you can also turn it. So it's pretty cool if you want to change your volume levels, your gain, distortion, reverb, everything. I mean, you can. It's very easy to use, and you can save it, name it, put them where you want, all your patches. So here we go. What I'm going to do is I got from clean to mean. So I got about 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds I'm going to do that I just kind of made. Didn't even take me that long, but I did have fun at it, because some of these amps they have in there, I mean, I've owned them, the real ones, and I tried, and I got older recordings to see, and I compared them to see if it was do they sound, it's a different room, different mic positions, different all that, so there's slight variances, but still, did it sound like that amp? I was amazed to say in the recording it did. It did sound super close. Super close. So it's like, wow. If I bought that exact amp and recorded it and mic'd it out again, it's going to sound a little different again, just because it's a different day, different time, different mic placement, different everything, volume level, who knows. The air is different in the room. So anyways, so man, it's just awesome. So I got a little backing track here. I made this backing track. You can, if you like to jam on backing tracks, feel free to stream it and jam out with it too. But this is how I do a lot of tests. I'm kind of a tone searcher, so a lot of you might be too. So I like to seek tones, whether it's in pedals or real amps, change out speakers, change out tubes, modify, all that. Been playing for over 40 years now, so I learned a lot over the years, and I certainly don't mind technology. I think it's fantastic. So here we go. I'm gonna start from clean, and I'm gonna hit a button. You'll see the screen change. So you're gonna see my different settings, different setups. I left it on the screen so you can see the layout of my signal chain, from pedals to amps to effects. And so every time I change it, I'll let you know. And then I'll go from clean. And I took some of the settings already and then just tweaked them, made them my own, kind of a thing. So here we go. So I go clean, classic blues sound, a little heavy, super heavy blues sound, to metal. So, and another thing I wanted to mention is that I didn't decorate anything. Usually when you can record, you can add compressors and tweak here, tweak there to make it sound good with the backing track. I didn't do that. The backing track is on its own, that I made several years ago. But this is the pedal straight in. I am using a wireless system here, but it's going a cable out the Fender Tone Master Pro straight into my Apollo interface, and on a track that has no effects, no nothing, and all I did was set the level. I didn't put a compressor on it. I didn't do anything. I didn't put no effects on it. It's raw. So if it sounds a little live, well, it's because I didn't fine tune it. I wanted you to hear what the pedal sounded like, completely raw. Those are my heavier ones, classic ones. you go. Let me stop that and save it. So these knobs here, you can turn them. So if I wanted to like adjust my level, you can see the knobs view. But these are also the buttons you push in with your foot if you want to select your different sounds or whatever you want to make it to be. So I just thought that was just so cool. But you can also touch screen it, move it around. Any settings you want, come out of that, go to your amplifier, do the same thing. Look at that. Let me zoom in now so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so here's my chicken picking sound. It was a default setting, but I tweaked it a little bit just to fit whatever I thought sounded good. So here we go on the chicken picking. Little bit of saturation there. Well, let's take a quick look here. Compressor. So you got a little bit of that on there. Tighten things up. And then get out of there. I didn't activate that one. The Nashville overdrive. Let's see what it sounds like. Fact. So I can actually hit it here. That's a little rough for the cleaner picking, but take it off. There you go. So I'm going to get out of that screen. You can just hit a dark spot and it'll just kind of get out of it. Or you can hit list view. If you hit this, if you need to see it on stage, so I can do that. I can go classic booger, so I know I'm on 2, I know I'm on 3, blues, booger blues, metal booger. So if you're on stage, I mean, you can't help but see that very clearly in case to keep you on track so you don't have to guess. But then if you want to see your layout, you just go there. So that pretty much aligns here. I'll show you, I just got the compressor on, deluxe reverb, back out, got you a space delay, and there's your Vox amplifier. There you go. All right, Vox 30. And then let's look at the classic booger. Click on that, the Blues Maker pedal. So I can engage that or take it off. That's with it off. So a lot of the saturation and driving is that guy. So very cool. Actually sounds cool. And let's take a look at this guy. That's our large reverb. I'm going to turn up the... Whoa. That's a bit much. Tone it down some. Back on out of that. Let's look at the amp. That's actually another UK, the Vox 30. I didn't actually know I did that. And or I forgot. Oh, that's the reverb. And then I put A on that one. It's the tape echo. It's in there. I can put it in the mix a little more. I can turn the knob down here, or if you just want to see it right here, you can just do it that way too. Don't need much really. And I'm going to show you something on the next one. Let's see. There we go. And that's the Fender Blues Breaker. That's the 15 combo model. I'll click on that so you can see it a little better. So I dimed it out on the gain to just kind of replicate what I did in my years ago when I did a recording, just to see what it'd do. I remember I just didn't care. I was like, crank it up, let's just see what it'll do. And here's the cool thing, you can click on the cab. If you didn't see me do that, I'm going to back out one. Here's the amp. Click on the actual amp in the little corner. Now you can move out around the microphone. So this represents where the mic is, the head of the mic in front of the speaker cone. And that does matter greatly, because let me just move it around and give you an idea. So I'm going to move it closer. I'm going to make it down here. So it gets, if you put a microphone near that center cone area, there's a little bit of a shower of treble that happens. Mic placement is very important. Or you can go far away. Maybe it'll fade away, I don't know. No, it got pretty nasty. But let's move the mic here. Very close. Let's move it away. That's pretty good. That's probably where I started. You can change the mic. There you are. You got the pictures of different microphones. And this is the RE20. That's a cool mic. Here's the SM7B. And let's go back to I originally used the SM57. That's the Shure. And then here's the Royer 121. Go back to the 57. A little bit brighter, and they are. The 57 is brighter because it does hype up a pinch of the highs, like really high up there. You can do a little mixer, and you can separate the signal and go into two different amps. And this is kind of where a lot of the horsepower and processing power in these pedals, a lot of money. Costs more to handle that processing power. You're adding effects, stereo effects, and then now let's split it and add more amps and more effects. Well, that's starts getting, I mean, you can build this a lot more complex if you wish. There's the 6L6. Let's go to the slow 100. Tangerine, I think we know what that is. That is orange amplifiers. this guy. Let's scroll up a little. Let's hit the double rack. Let's go to the Uber. And now we're going cleaner amps. The Super Bassman Vintage. Combo amps. Let's just quickly do that. Let's go to 59. Princeton. Princeton reverb. That's pretty cool. So let's just go a little bit farther with that. Well, that sounds good. Super reverb. They got a ton of amps in here. Oh yeah, bass breaker. That's the medium setting. Blues Junior, everybody knows that one. Vibro King. So let's go ahead and go with we've done heard some of those on my demos. JC Clean. Bass breaker high gain. Cool. British Plexi. British 800, I think we know what that is. JCM 800. Now you could turn the gain up and tweak it once you find something ballpark you like. The Jubilees, that's the clean setting. The rhythm. Okay, and then Friedman. Well, I could be here all day with all the amps they got. It goes down to the flip top, sorry. And that concludes. Well, that's all I have today. Thank you for checking it out with me, and I hope you have a great one. Keep on jamming.